everybody, it's Katie. This is the next installment of Rapid Reviews, and today I am here to talk to you about The Abels by Jeremy Scott. I read this book in electronic format from iTunes. I am going to try to tell you in the next 5 minutes my thoughts and feels about this book and all that goes into it. So The Abels by Jeremy Scott, I gave a 3.5 out of 5 on Goodreads. You may know Jeremy Scott as the voice of Cinema Sins, a YouTube channel. I picked up this book because I wanted to know about superheroes with disabilities. As a big fan of superheroes, I wanted to see what Jeremy Scott had to offer in this novel, and I was not all that disappointed. The main character is blind, and there's other students that have cerebral palsy, all at this school of superheroes in training. And the students at this school are trying to have what is called a super sim, which the whole town gets involved, and it's a giant simulation where the students have to beat the teachers in a simulation of good guys versus bad guys. And because there are these handful of students that are disabled to various degrees, they cannot participate in the super sim, and they are trying to fix that. Spoiler. That is really kind of it for the non-spoiler section, and I'm going to go into the spoiler-ist section now. I really liked how this book was broken up into the 4 different seasons, where it kind of talked about the different things. The bad guy, he was kind of creepy. Like, I mean, he had this weird fascination with the kids that kind of concerned me. Like, overly weird. Not like I'm a bad guy and I'm gonna get you weird, but like I'm a creeper weird, which really kind of creeped me out, clearly. I cried when his mom died because of the guy. At the end, like the last 2 chapters, it got a little too, just too many twists and turns. Way too many. That just kind of made me overwhelmed in the last 2 chapters. And I definitely saw Donnie being the superhero at the end. With all, like they said at the very beginning, that his genetic DNA was just so messed up that they couldn't determine what his superpower was. That just kind of told me from the start that he was going to be the hero at the end of this book, so that didn't surprise me. I know that it was supposed to be a shocker, but what was more of a shocker was how many different surprises they threw out. This guy that you don't know went and killed this guy who sells corn in town, and and he like now is all emo about it. And then this guy who we all thought was dead really isn't dead, who's your grandfather, who really is the bad guy. That was like all in the last 2 chapters. So basically what we get out of that is that Scott's grandfather is the bad guy that has the weird creeper fascination with him. And that's kind of how it was. And so yeah, that is really kind of summary. Check out Cinema Sins. I will leave a link to them in the description box below if you haven't checked them out already. Follow me on all of my different social media. I'm on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Goodreads. I have a website and an email on that website in which you can contact me. All of that information will also be in the description below. Insert your creative outro here, and I will talk to you later. Bye!